Hi folks, thanks for tuning in and welcome back. I wanted to take some time to share some additional wool garments, and what you're looking at here is the Filson Cape Coat, and this is a coat I picked up in Minneapolis, and it's a beautiful coat. I really enjoy this coat for everyday wear. I previously shared my Mackinac Cruiser, the one in charcoal, and I wanted to take a little bit of time to share the Cape Coat since I mentioned it in that review. But this is it right here, and what happened was when I was in the store making the purchase on the Cruiser, they were putting this coat out on display, and I tried it on. It was the only one in the store, and sure enough it fit, and I decided to purchase it, and I really enjoy this coat. I actually like it a little bit better from an everyday wear point of view. And what I'll do is I'll cover some of the features, I'll talk about the material, and then I'll also do a little bit of a write-up online for those folks that may be interested in these type of high quality wool garments. But this is the Cape Coat by Filson. It's a very nice coat. It's a little difficult to find, and I really had some difficulty obtaining this one in my size, and it was actually just from sheer luck that I was able to find this one in the store. But let's break it down. I'll talk about the features, specifically some of the things I like, and the first thing that jumps out is it has a snap closure, as you can see all the way down. 6 buttons on the closure part, and I prefer snaps over buttons. For me, they're easier to use. And it has 2 pockets in the front. One here, roomy enough for a cell phone, either an Android or an Apple phone. In the case, it'll fit in there. I like these slash pockets here for warming up the hands, walking down the sidewalk, and it's very comfortable. It does have 2 slits, one on each side, for a little added mobility and comfort. Now this coat is not going to be as warm as the Cruiser. The Cruiser actually has 2 layers of wool on the back. So it has the one for the cargo pocket and the interior one. So this coat is actually a little bit warmer. But for me, this is a little more practical, and for everyday wear I prefer this coat, and I can actually dress it up a little bit. I can wear a long sleeve shirt with it and a tie and go semi-casual. Now, as far as the back, I'll share that with you. And this is where it gets its name. It does have a yoke, and it gives it the appearance of being a cape. This is, by the way, this is closed, so it's not opened to the inside of the garment. And it is closed, but it's an additional layer of wool. And what this allows is for the precipitation, the snow, to kind of run off, and it gives you an additional layer of protection. And as far as the wool, you're looking at a 24-ounce virgin wool. It's going to be the same as the Cruiser coat. I'll put it there where you can see it, but let me show you something. This is the Cruiser, and I'll compare these sleeves, and you can see the distinction on the wool as far as the pattern. This is just a plain, tightly weaved wool, whereas this has more of a herringbone type of a pattern. So it's a little more dressy. It has a little bit of a design to it. And this coat is also an Alaska fit, so it is roomier. It's similar to this one. This one's also an Alaska fit. And like I mentioned in my previous video, Filson will be doing away with that distinction between Seattle and Alaska Fit. They're just going to come out with standard sizes going forward, and I have seen some of that already on their website. Now, as far as warmth, this coat is sufficient. With perhaps a shirt like this, this is a moleskin shirt, so this will give me some additional protection with this coat. At least it'll help fight off the wind. It looks great. Like I said before, I can dress it up a little bit, and really the quality is impeccable. As far as cons, not many. The only two I can think of is it doesn't have an interior pocket, so that might be a con to some folks that prefer additional pockets. And the sleeves, the cuffs on the sleeves are not adjustable, so that might be another little ding that may bother some folks, so I'll mention that as well. So this is it right here, the Cape Coat. It's a real beauty. I enjoy this coat. Like I said, I actually like this better than the Cruiser for everyday wear. I wanted to share it with you all since I did bring it up in the previous video. Thanks for tuning in, and see you all next time.